Hey guys, this is Centric, and today I'll be showing you how to achieve the spring-inspired makeup look. Stay tuned.
I was checking this girl next door when her parents went out. She phone say, hey boy, come on right around. So I knock at the door, you were standing with a bottle of red wine.
Okay, so let's be real. I did not wake up like that. First, I started by grooming my eyebrows. Then I'm applying my Anastasia Dip Brow in chocolate to fill in my brows.
We were up to saying, why were you creeping round late last night? Hey, I was checking this girl next door when her parents went out. She phone say, hey boy, come on right around. So I knock at the door, you were standing with a bottle of red wine ready to pour, dressed in long black satin, lace to the floor. So I went in and I sat down, started kissing, caressing, told me about jacuzzi, sounded interesting. So we jumped right in, all calls diverted to answer phone. Saying, why were you creeping round late last night? Hey, I was checking this girl next door when her parents went out. She phone say, hey boy, come on right around. So I knock at the door, you were standing with a bottle of red wine ready to pour, dressed in long black satin, lace to the floor. So I went in and I sat down, started kissing, caressing, told me about jacuzzi, sounded interesting. So we jumped right in, all calls diverted to answer phone. Please leave a message after the tone. What we were up to, saying, why were you creeping round late last night? Hey,
When filling in my brows, I usually just outline the outside of them and then fill in the bald spots or sparse spaces in my eyebrows.
I was checking this girl next door when her parents went out. She phone say, hey boy.
After cleaning it, I like to clean it up. I like to ready to
depart, just in long black satin, lace to the floor. So when they in my soft glass darkness and girls ain't told me about jacuzzis, how they been.
Once again, you're just cleaning up the outer part of the eyebrows, cleaning up all the bushy parts, making it more crisp and clean, nice and neat. So now I'm using my Real Technique sponge. It's damp to blend out the concealer. I can't focus on blend, blend, blend. Okay, so now that our eyebrows are on fleek, we can go on to the next step. Eyeshadow.
What we were up to, saying why were you creeping around late last night.
As a transition color, I'm using a brown eyeshadow by BH Cosmetics. The blending brush is also by BH Cosmetics. As a base for my eyeshadow, I'm using L'Oreal True Match Concealer. I actually don't know the name of the concealer I'm using, but any concealer of this shade will do. This is a roll-on eyeshadow by NYX Cosmetics. It's a champagne, pinkish, sparkly color. I'm just patting this eyeshadow all over the eyelid. If you're wondering who that was my friend Abigail. I'm actually filming in her bathroom. So, back to the tutorial. I'm using the BH Cosmetics palette, the Galaxy one. I'm using the dark blue and the lighter blue under my eyes for a pop of color. So for my crease, I'm using a dark brown to define my crease. So the second color I'm about to use for my crease is by NYX Cosmetics. It's a rosy red color, something to warm up my eyes. So I was attempting to do my wing liner on camera, but it's much harder than it looks. So I decided to do the other half off camera. For my bottom lashes, I'm using my favorite mascara by Maybelline, the Rocket. I use a gold pigment for the inner corner of my eyes. The lashes I'm applying are by Ardell. I believe they're the double up ones. To contour my face, I'm using black opals, foundation stick, and beautiful bronze. To make my contour on my cheek more sharp and precise, I'm using a foundation by the Queen Collection. I really only use foundation under my contour. I don't feel the need to apply the foundation all over my face. By the way, all the brushes I'm using are by BH Cosmetics, as well as the eyeshadows.
I was checking this girl next door when her parents went out. She phone say, hey boy, come on right around. So I knock at the door, you were standing with a bottle of red wine, ready to pour, dressed in long black satin, raised to the floor. So I went in and I sat down, started kissing, caressing, told me about jacuzzis, sounded interesting. So we jumped right in, all calls diverted to answer the phone.
I have two lipstick options, either this pink coral one or a bright red lip. This is actually Ruby Woo by MAC.
I mean, her parents were kinda cool, but they were the fine line between me and you. We were just doing things and people in love too. Parents trying to find out what we were up to.
And this pretty much concludes the video. Bye guys.
Last night. Hey. I was checking this girl next door when her parents went out. She phone say, hey boy, come on right around. So I knock at the door, you were standing with a bottle of red wine, ready to pour, dressed in long black satin, raised to the floor. So I went in and I sat down, started kissing, caressing, told me about jacuzzi, sounded interesting. So we jumped right in, all calls diverted to answer the phone. We were up to saying, why were you creeping round late last night?